Morning everyone, how's it going? Welcome to this Tuesday morning. We've got a little bit of sweat and stretch for you this morning, guys. So we're going to do a little bit of cardio and a little bit of stretching. Just 15 minutes each, just gently ease you into the day. Like I say, I hope you're all well. A couple of things just before we get started, guys. If you're working out at home, please make sure you've got enough space. Please make sure you're not bumping into anyone else who may be working out with you. The TV, the dog, just make sure you guys have got enough space and you're not going to hurt yourself. If you guys have any underlying health conditions, any contraindications to exercise or haven't exercised for a while, please make sure you take it at your own pace. Go nice and steady. If you feel dizzy, unwell, sick, faint or anything at any point, guys, please just stop. That's the boring health and safety part just out the way. So like I said, we're going to do 15 minutes worth of conditioning, 15 minutes worth of stretching this morning, guys, just to ease you into the day. So the format of the workout is going to be 40 seconds worth of work, 20 seconds rest. We're just going to change the exercises up each time. Warm-ups built in. So all you guys need to do is just grab a couple of seconds just to grab a little bit of water. The warm-up is integrated into the workout and we'll get going, guys. So, just grab a little bit of water, guys, just for a few seconds. So, all of the exercises that we're going to do today, guys, are going to be 40 seconds long. We're going to have a 20-second rest. I'm going to explain everything as we're going to go through. First couple of exercises, I'll explain the intensity of what I want you guys to do, but the warm-up's integrated in, guys, so we don't want to be going 100 miles an hour for the first couple of exercises. Just taking it nice and easy, okay? So roughly around about 5 or 6 out of 10, I'll sort of let you know when to increase the intensity. So the first one we're going to do is just really simple, full body, get the blood flowing a little bit. It's just really basic star jumps. All right, guys, so first 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So, all in, guys, just nice and light on our toes, just 50% at the moment, so nice and easy. Think about keeping that core nice and tight. Arms up, feet out, good stuff. So just going 40 seconds, then we're going to rest 20 seconds, going to the next exercise. So super simple format this morning, guys, nothing too complicated. Just going to get your heart rate up a little bit, then we're going to get your toe stretch off. Keep going backwards into the wall. So last 10 seconds, guys, can increase that intensity now a little bit. So looking at 6 out of 10 now, good. And relax there, good stuff. Okay, take a 10-second break, guys. So hopefully you should be able to feel your heart rate just creep up just a little bit, which is fantastic, is exactly what we want. So next exercise, alternating floor taps. So you're going to come down, touch the floor one hand, big jump up with both arms, big jump up with both arms. All right, guys? So 40 seconds, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So big jump up, really opening that body up. When we come up, all the way up onto our toes. Good stuff, guys, well done. So just working through this, so changing each hand. If you don't want to do the jumping, guys, you can just go arms up, touch the floor, arms up, touch the floor. So whichever you prefer. Good stuff, guys. Okay, last 10 seconds, second exercise. Good, well done. So just working through this, last few, good. And relax there, good stuff, guys, well done. First 2 exercises out of the way. So, next exercise, guys, we're going to go reverse lunges. So a couple of ways you can do this, static reverse lunges. So, front foot nice and flat, bring those legs back, or if you want to, you can go jumping lunges. So you've got 2 variations there, guys. First variation, a little bit kinder on the knees. Second variation, we're going to get your heart rate up a little bit higher, but a little bit more heavier impact on the joints. Okay, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So with the reverse lunges, guys, think about keeping our chest nice and proud the whole time. Front foot stays nice and flat. Don't worry about your knee position too much, guys. Your knee's okay to travel over your toe a little bit. What we want to do, though, is we want to make sure that that knee's not ducking in towards the midline. So when it's nice and straight or just slightly out. Back up to the top, straight back down, good. Or you can go with the jumping lunges, guys. So completely up to you what you want to do. Good, well done. Last 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax there, good stuff. 10-second rest, guys. So next exercise, we're going into a plank. Really simple plank. We can either go on our elbows or nice straight arms. I'm going to recommend everyone does a plank position in a press up. So what that would look like, hands underneath the shoulders, feet nice and close together, hips not too high, but also hips not too low. So just evening it out in that position there. All right, guys, get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So thinking about bringing those shoulder blades back and down just ever so slightly. Like I said, we don't want the hips up too high, we don't want the hips up down too low. So just leveling it off in that position. Should be able to feel that tension around the stomach and the lower back. If you do feel tension, just persistently building in your lower back. Lift your hips up just slightly. Good, last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax there, good stuff. So remember guys, this little bit of conditioning, hey, we've got a thumbs up, thanks guys. It's just to get the blood flowing a little bit guys, just to get you prepared for the stretching side. So we're not going crazy with this stuff today, okay? Right, next exercise guys, we're going to go for walkouts. So legs nice and wide, so really nice and wide. Then what you're going to do, you're going to hinge from the hip, keep the legs straight, walk your hands out. You're going to get to a press up position. You're going to do a nice big T rotation, nice big T rotation. Straight legs, walk yourself back up. So just walking through that guys for 40 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So legs nice and straight, push your hips back, arms out. Press up position, hands underneath the shoulders so you're nice and secure. Nice big T rotation, nice big T rotation. Walk yourself back. As soon as you've done that, stand up nice and tall, bring yourself back down again. Good. Nice big T rotation, open up that upper body, chest, thoracic area, and back up. Back down again. Good. Core nice and tight. Nice big T rotation. Nice big T rotation. Back up. I reckon we've got time for one more. All the way back down. Nice straight arms. Nice big T rotation. Nice big T rotation. All the way back up. And stand up nice and tall. Lovely stuff, guys. Well done. Okay, we're going to do some high knees now. Just to get that heart rate up a little bit. So what I'm going to get you guys to do, 10 high knees. So you're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then what you're going to do, if you've got enough room, 2 side shuffles, 10 high knees, 2 side shuffles. If you haven't got enough room, guys, I just want you to do 10 high knees. Then you're going to do lateral lunge, back in, 10 high knees. All right? So we're going to go in 10 seconds, guys. Just an exercise just to bring the heart rate up a little bit, just again. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So 10 high knees first. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you go 2 side shuffles, straight into those high knees again. Think about when you're doing your high knees, knees up nice and high, use those arms to drive. Good. Cut across. Perfect. Like I say, you can do the static lateral lunges, guys, if you don't have enough room. Should be able to walk through these 30 seconds. Should be able to work through these 40 seconds, nice and easy. Shouldn't be need to stop. Good, last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax there, lovely stuff, guys, well done. Okay. We're going to go into press ups with a row. Next exercise, so what you can do, on your knees, to start with, hands underneath the shoulders, elbows go backwards, down as far as you can go, all the way up. Or if you want to, you can go full press up, elbows back. Once you've done the full press up, guys, what you're then going to do, nice big row with one arm, secure position, nice big row with the other arm. So, we do one press up, one single arm row, back into one press up. We do that for 40 seconds, guys. If you want to start with the full press up and regress back to half press up, that's fine. Or you just start with either, absolutely fine. All right, 40 seconds, guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So I'll do half for you. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, elbows back, Big squeeze with the elbows, shoulder blades back, big squeeze. So, hands underneath those shoulders, big squeeze, big squeeze. Just thinking about keeping the weight just slightly over the hands. So what we don't want, guys, when we're doing our press-ups, is we don't want our hands out in front of our shoulders. That's a really bad position. So I want everything in a nice straight line. Good. Last 10 seconds. Keep going. So you can do the full press-ups if you want to, guys. Absolutely fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely stuff, guys. Good stuff. Well done. Okay. Next exercise. We are going to go the dreaded burpee. So we're going to go 1 burpee, 3 air squats. So with the burpee, there are 2 ways that you can do this. One with the less impact, guys, you just put your hands down on the floor, walk your legs back, walk your legs up, and just stand up nice and tall. All you have to do. Or a slightly more dynamic version, hands down, quick feet, jump up nice and tall. Once you've done the burpee, guys, what I'm going to get you to do, 3 air squats. 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to do 1 burpee, 3 air squats, 1 burpee, 3 air squats. Just keep going. So you're just working at a pace, guys, that you can sustain just for those 40 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So you've got 1 nice big burpee. As soon as you've done that, 3 air squats. Good, straight into that burpee again. Nice big jump at the top. 1, 2, and 3. So we've got air squats, guys. Feet nice and flat. Sitting those hips back like we would do when we're on a chair. Chest up nice and tall the whole time. If we can, we're looking to get those legs just slightly below parallel. Good. Last one, last few seconds. And relax there, lovely stuff, guys, well done. Okay, next one we're going to go into is a travelling mountain climber. So, what are you going to do? Press up position. Hands underneath the shoulders. You're going to go 10 mountain climbers. So 1 knee to 1 elbow will count as 1. I'll do it this way so you can see it a bit better. So you'll go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You go 2 across, 10 mountain climbers, and then you'll come back again. So you're just working across, guys. So again, 10 mountain climbers, 2 steps to one side, 10 mountain climbers, 2 steps back to the other side. All right. Last few exercises, guys, after this. So get yourself ready. Here we go. Hands underneath the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Walk yourself across 2. Good. Stable position. 4, 6, 8, 10. Walk yourself back. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. Hips slightly higher. 6, 8, 10. Remember to keep that core nice and tight, guys. If you haven't got enough room to shuffle across twice, just shuffle across once. Good. Last few. 4, 6, 8, and 10. Lovely stuff, guys. Well done. Okay, last few exercises, guys. So, we'll do 1 core to finish off with, and then we'll do 1 cardio. So the core exercise we're going to do, alternating crunch. So everything's going to be nice and flat. So head, shoulders. Then what you're going to do, opposite arm, you're going to come up, touch the opposite shin, all the way back down, and all the way back up again. All right, guys? So we're going 40 seconds. Make sure everything's nice and flat on the way back down. 3, 2, 1, and away you go. Back up, all the way back down, back up. Good. So we're just working through this, guys. 40 seconds. Try and keep your head and shoulders nice and flat. Shoulders should only come up on the way up. Good. Just trying to reach over, touch that opposite shin. Well done. Last 10 seconds. Good. Well done, guys. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax there. Lovely stuff, guys. Well done. Going into the last exercise before we go into that stretch. So, heart rate should be up, should be nice and warm. Our joints should be nice and warm now. Just get ready to go into that stretch. So what we're going to do to finish off with, squat jack. So, feet underneath the shoulders. You're then going to bring yourself down into a squat position, power up, arms up together, in that position there. So we're going to go 40 seconds for this if you can, guys. Ideally try not to stop. Going to be a bit of a burn on the legs. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and away you go. So with that squat position, guys, we want our feet nice and flat. Really thinking about chest up nice and tall the whole time. So I want you to pick a point on the wall somewhere with your eyes, so you keep that head nice and still. We don't want that head looking at the floor, we don't want that head up, feet nice and flat. Push those hips back, or gonna get tough this exercise. Halfway, last one, good. 15 seconds to go. Keep going, guys, doing well. Last 10, almost there. Keep going, power up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh. Okay, guys, so like I say, nice little 15-minute conditioning just to start with, just to get your heart rate up nice and high, get your body warm. I'm just going to go and grab a mat, grab a little drink, guys, for a couple of seconds. If you have a mat as well, please grab that, or something soft that you can lay on. So, just grabbing that mat, guys. So with the stretches, guys, a lot of these stretches are going to be focused around hips, lower body, lower back. We're doing a lot of sitting down at the moment. As old humans, so really important to protect that lower back if you can. Right, guys, first exercise. Coming down into a kneeling position, going to stretch out the hip flexors first. So what you guys are going to do, move to the side a little bit just so you can see. Front leg at 90 degrees, back leg at 90 degrees. What you're going to do is you're going to squeeze your bum or your glutes. That's going to push your hips forward. Then it's going to open up the back leg. So you'll be able to feel that hip flexor stretch on the back leg. Then once you can feel that, keep the squeeze on, arm up. You're just going to lean over the front leg. Good. Then if you want to develop that stretch a little bit further, arm that's up, you're going to open up the chest a little bit and then lean back. The whole time though, guys, we want to be squeezing the glute and making sure you can still feel that hip flexor switched on the other side. If not, just need to stop and start that stretch again, guys. So just stretching out the hip flexor with opening up the body and leaning back slightly. That's going to open up a few other muscle groups just in and around the hip. And relax there, guys. So I'm going to swap over. So it's exactly the same as beforehand. So we've got front leg at 90, back leg at 90. Torso nice and neutral. What then I'm going to do is squeeze my glute. That's going to bring my hip forward slightly. Switch on the hip flexor. So hip flexor is roughly around sort of the top of the upper leg. Then what you're going to do, once you can feel that switch on, arm up, bring yourself right over. Don't forget though, guys, we want to keep squeezing that glute the whole time. Excellent stuff. So with the stretching, guys, we want to think about a nice deep breath in, 2 or 3 seconds, ideally 3 or 4 seconds, sorry. When you breathe out, what we want to try and do is just develop that stretch a little bit further. Okay, once you've got used to that stretch, guys, you can bring the chest up and lean back slightly. Like I say, hip flexor here, be able to open up this TFL muscle a little bit as well. Good, nice big stretch. Excellent stuff, guys, well done. Perfect. Okay, and relax there. Right, second stretch, guys, is a pigeon pose. So some of you that have done holistic classes before, like yoga, tai chi, pilates, you probably know this stretch quite well. One of my favourite all-time stretches. What you're going to do, front leg is going to go across the body in a nice straight line if possible. Then what you're going to do, slide the back leg back behind you. So, depending on how flexible you are, guys, your start position is nice straight arms. If you're flexible enough, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our torso as low to the ground as possible. So, just start walking, hands out, and then ideally, that nice low position here is what we're aiming for. Alright? So, start with the hands if you haven't done this stretch before, and then you can just slowly walk those hands out. So you want to think about that really nice deep breath, 3-4 seconds. Then when you breathe out, develop that stretch a little bit further. Stay there 3 or 4 seconds, then move that stretch on. So for the most part, guys, we're looking to stretch each muscle group at least twice, if not 3 times would be ideal. And then we're looking to do that for about 30 seconds each side. The only reason why we're doing we're doing one stretch on each muscle group, then moving on, is just because it's probably a little bit boring watching me stretch. So I'm just giving you guys the stretches to do. We're going to do 1 round of those. Ideally do 2, 3 would be absolutely perfect. You can also add in any other stretches that you want to, guys, as well. Okay, like I say though, we're just focusing predominantly on that lower back and hip area stretching for today. So then what we're going to do, guys, opposite leg. So the front leg goes directly across the body. You're going to slide the back leg back again. Like I said before, straight arms as the start position. If you feel like you're ready and you can develop that stretch straight away, then you're just walking your hands down, going nice and flat if you can. I'm just going to bring myself up here just so I can talk to you guys. So with this stretch, guys, you should be able to feel this opening up your glutes, also known as your bum, also high hamstring a little bit as well. You should also be able to feel this in your actual hip capsule. So we're getting quite a bit of external rotation, especially at the bottom there. So you should be able to feel this in your hip. So it's really good for loosening up your hips, loosening in your hip mobility, increasing that as well, which is really good. Okay, excellent. Going to move on, guys. So next one is in a seated position. So going to stretch out a muscle, which helps you bend to the side. So all you're going to do, guys, you're just going to sit down like you would normally. Then you're going to take one hand, just going to go behind you. I want you to think about keeping your elbows soft with this, guys. So elbows soft, and then you're just going to go arm directly over the top of the head, and you're just going to lean over to one side. So you might need to come forward slightly, move back slightly, depending on where you feel this stretch down your side the most is where you're looking to try and target. Excellent stuff, guys. So think about that nice deep breath in again, and then when you breathe out, if you can, just develop that stretch ever so slightly. So arm behind, guys, we want to keep that elbow safe, so we want a slight bend in it. We don't want our arm nice and straight and then putting all of that pressure through that straight elbow. Good, well done. Okay, back up into the middle, arm behind, up and over. Just try and find that position, guys. My battery's running a little bit low, phone's just giving me a bit of a notification. So we're just coming up and over just to the side, guys. Stretching out that lower back. So it's a muscle called your QL, quadratus lumborum, helps you just to flex and bend to each side. So nice big stretch. Make sure you're keeping that elbow soft behind the back, guys, there. Excellent stuff, well done, guys, good. Okay, so still in the same position, guys. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna move our feet slightly. So when our feet slightly together now, we're gonna be sitting up as tall as we can. We're gonna bring those feet in nice and close. What you're gonna do, just grab the hands, whilst keeping the chest up nice and tall. I want you to think about moving your torso towards your feet, towards the ground. Then you'll get to a point where you can't keep your upper back straight any longer, and you'll also really be able to feel a nice big stretch in and around your abductors or your groin muscles. So your groin muscles play a really integral part in keeping that lower back and your hips nice and stable, so they actually do quite a lot of work. So it's really, really important to just keep those nice and loose the whole time. Excellent stuff. So nice deep breaths in again, guys. All you're doing is just trying to develop that stretch ever so slightly. You might find your back curves a little bit. As long as you're in, that's not uncomfortable, that's absolutely fine. But ideally we're trying to keep that torso up, trying to keep that nice neutral back position. Good. So just working through this for a few more seconds, guys. Excellent stuff, guys, well done. A few more seconds, and relax there. Okay, going to stretch out some of these big lat muscles. So your big lat muscles, they connect down into your lower back and around your hips as well, guys. So it's really important to stretch these out as well. Don't need these becoming too tight. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop yourself on your knees. Most of you have probably seen this stretch before. Hands nice and straight out in front of you. Just keep your arms straight and your hands still, guys, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to be pulling back. So then all you're going to do, pop yourself down, right back, so your arms are nice and straight, and you're just looking to relax down onto those heels if you can. Good stuff, guys, well done. Then what I'm going to get you guys to do with your left hand, bring it off the mat and over. Your right hand is then going to follow. Then what I want you guys to do is just lean back. That's going to target more specifically your right lat. So you should be able to feel that on the right hand side now, guys. Just leaning back. Excellent. Come back into the middle, guys. Stretch that out again. Then what you're going to do this time, right hand going to go over, left hand's going to follow. Should be able to feel that right down the left hand side of the lat, guys. So just keep stretching there, guys. Won't face the other way because that's rude. Excellent stuff, a few more seconds. Good job, well done, guys. Okay, a little bit of spinal mobility just to finish off, guys. So cat-cow. So what we're going to do, knees are going to be underneath the hips, hands are going to be underneath the shoulders, just in that 4-point position, just to start with. What I'm going to get you guys to do is just find a neutral pelvis position. So if you think about rocking your pelvis backwards and forwards, as big as you can, then if you just think about making that smaller and smaller and smaller, you'll find a position and you'll be able to feel a position where your lower back just levels out, so it's in a nice neutral position. So we want to start there, guys. Then the first thing what we're going to do is with our elbows, we're going to turn our elbows in towards the body a little bit. We're going to actively bring our shoulder blades together, down and back, and then we're going to create a nice big arch in our lower back. So we're just going into extension, guys, creating some extension in that spine. So just holding it there. Then we're going to relax, come into that neutral position. Now what we need to do, actively push through your hands. Think about spreading your shoulder blades up and out, and then really pushing that lower back towards the ceiling. So everything's being pushed back into that ceiling. So I've got a nice round curved back there, just bringing that spine into flexion. Good. Relax there, back into neutral. Tuck those elbows in again, shoulder blades down and back. Nice big dip in that lower back. Hold that for a few more seconds. Excellent. Back up into that neutral position. Then we're actively pressing through the hands. Shoulder blades spread nice and wide. Pushing up to the ceiling. Pushing up to the ceiling with that lower back as well. And then you're thinking about just tucking your pelvis just underneath you, just slightly. So just looking like an angry cat. Last few seconds. Perfect. And down. Okay, guys, that concludes our sweat and stretch today. So like I say, this is every Tuesday at 8 AM. My name's James, I'll be taking this for you. So like I say, the conditioning part is just to get you sort of woken up a little bit, get your joints woken up, get some blood flow to those muscles, and then just have a nice stretch off afterwards. So it's not quite a HIIT class, it's not quite a full stretching class. It's really just like a feel-good class, guys, just to get you ready for the day. Get you woken up a little bit, get you stretched off a little bit. So if you are going to be doing a long day's worth of work at home, you know, put you in a good mood, wake you up a little bit, give you a little bit more energy through the day. Just a nice start off for the day. Don't forget, guys, we've got a full timetable on our Essex Sport Facebook page, which you can go and visit any time. We've got classes in the morning, afternoon and in the evening, and we've got those 7 days a week for you. Hope you enjoy your day, guys. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon.